My family thinks my standards are too high, that I'm asking for too much in a bacteria, but they're stuck in the past. I keep telling them that times are changing. Global climate change is making drought longer and more severe, and I really want to surround myself with bacteria that I can share my struggle with. One that can help me in my darkest, driest times.
Welcome all to Isolate, the show where we match needy, kind of desperate plants with eager-to-please bacteria that can grow in the soil around them and give them a helping hand. Tonight, on the season 109 finale, Vincent, an economically and agriculturally important corn plant, is looking for a bacteria that can help make him drought-tolerant. We visited the dry soil suburbs of the Yucca Whippley plant growing in Wild Sedgwick Reserve, hoping to find the bacteria of Vincent's dreams. Let's meet our hopeful candidates. Number 1 is, F17 UCLA 109 AL AGC 30 M18, who thankfully prefers to go by 18.
I grew up in RDM where every nutritional need I could want was there, but predictable and boring. I thought I knew who I was, just a plain bacteria trying to live her life. Then one day, magically, you can even say by a mistake of fate, I found myself in R2A, a challenging new home with minimal nutrients that revealed the special in me. I seriously didn't recognize myself there. I was producing this beautiful purple substance. I like to call it my aura, and it sent me on this long spiritual journey of self-discovery.
Thank you, 18. Now to our second candidate. Oh my goodness. F17 UCLA 109 AL AGC 30 R009, who, oh my god, actually prefers to be called F17 UCLA 109. You know what? 9. You're gonna be called 9 right now.
You could say I'm the baddest bacteria in the game. I grew up on the crowded plates of R2A. I heard a rumor that of all the bacteria screened for this show, I wasn't the one to produce antibiotics. Not surprising. And my zone of clearing was massive. I may look white and gloopy, but don't you dare underestimate me. If I don't win Vincent over, I can't imagine who else will.
It's great to meet you, bacteria. One of the biggest concerns going forward is how I'm going to get water in the middle of a drought. You guys are originally from underneath the drought-resistant plant, so maybe you can help with that. One of my buddies is drought resistant, and he has bacteria in his soil that produces IAA, a hormone that makes his roots spread wide and close to the soil surface to catch every drop of water. Can either of you produce this stuff?
Well, no, IAA isn't one of my many talents.
Much as I hate to have anything in common with this loser, I can't make IA either.
I have to admit, that's kind of disappointing, but luckily there are other plant growth promoting properties that you guys may have. A healthy fit corn plant like myself needs a lot of nutrients to grow, like iron and phosphorus. And it can be pretty hard to get those in dry soil, so I've got 2 questions. Some bacteria make siderophores, which make iron easier for me to get in the soil. Can either of you make siderophores?
It hurts me so much to say that I wouldn't be able to do that for you, Vincent.
Hurts me too, Vincent, even more than it hurts her to say that I can't make siderophores either.
Sucks, because I seriously do need iron. What about phosphorus? Can either of you make phosphate into a form that I can use?
Vincent, I'm so embarrassed. I can't do that either.
Well, I actually might be able to do that.
Hold up, may be able to. Like, what does that even mean?
I would have thought you of all bacteria would understand. Little Miss Journey to self-discovery. I only meant that I've tried it before, but the results are kind of inconclusive, so I'm redoing the test.
Sure.
Okay, again, this is pretty disappointing, but I guess because I'm usually tended to by humans who can give me water and phosphate and iron through fertilizer, these aren't deal breakers. But drought can make me weaker, a target for evil plant-attacking bacteria. It'd be great if one of you could make an antibiotic that could protect me.
Well, you know, with my purple aura and all, I'm really more of a lover and not a fighter, so no, I don't make antibiotic.
Ha! What she means is she really isn't loyal. I make antibiotics that can kill gram-positive bacteria, even with their thick cell walls. And it's a pretty strong antibiotic. One time, this whole group of M-luteas came at me, and I cleared them with my antibiotic.
So basically, you're saying you're proud to be a psycho murderer?
Excuse me? Keep insulting me, and you're really gonna regret being gram-positive yourself.
Is that a threat? See, Vincent, all we really know is that she makes an antibiotic. For all we know, she could be killing all the plants herself or killing other bacteria that are helpful.
Like you? Can you even do anything remotely helpful? Is your mysterious purple substance even useful?
I've only just started my journey, so I haven't even figured out what it does yet. It could be
Nothing. It could be nothing.
Alright, bacteria, please settle down and move over. You're embarrassing our amazing corn plant. So, while you guys are currently not talking to each other, we're going to take this moment to do a bit of a live fact check. 9. Jill, please. You know, you've been making some pretty lofty claims. I don't know if you can back them up, though. The results from last episode's brutal stress test, where we had all 24 early candidates stand outside without water for 24 hours are in, and frankly, your performance, not great. I suspect that you might actually struggle to even make antibiotic or increase soil phosphorus, if you can even do that, in difficult drought conditions. Vincent, let's get to your next question.
You know what? I've got to be honest. I'm not interested in settling, and neither of these bacteria are really impressing me. None of them can help me get iron or phosphorus, make IAA, or even drought tolerant. But 9 seriously kind of creeps me out. Maybe I'm just destined to die a horrible death in the upcoming droughts.
Wait, come back!
It's fine. I know you're disappointed, but you know there are other things that we can do here for you. The candidates that we've already showed you are, they're the easy growing ones. So what we're going to do instead is we'll look at the whole community of bacteria instead of just individual ones. We'll go in, we'll look at their DNA sequences, do some research, and we can even see just from that like what interesting traits they may have.
Wait, really?
Yeah, their DNA sequences can actually tell us a lot about a bacteria. We can find potential ones that might work for you, cross everything off your checklist. I can find out their family relationships. You won't have to meet any crazy family members. We can see if they're related to any famous bacteria, with the traits that you're looking for. And the best part is you don't have to meet any of these crazies in person. It's all on the computer. So what do you think?
I think I'm in.
Great. So, will a broadened search lead Vincent to a bacteria that can meet his high standards? Does such a bacteria even exist? And if she does, will she want to leave her sunny home around Yucca Woodplay for the soil suburbs of Vincent the corn plant? Find out after the break.